I remember some girls actually texted me asking me, Tandiba number I'll sleep with a guy, I'll give you a cat.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I need to get this on coming up, Bobo. They carry on, just fix that. And we keep everything here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Some girl texted you.
Yes.
She's like, okay.
Tell me the guy, connect me to the guy.
Yes. What 10 million?
Connect me to the guy.
Hey.
I'll sleep with the guy and I'll give you a cut. I'll give you a percentage.
Oh my God! Welcome to Podcast with Nya. Today I'm so excited, very excited, because I'm always excited when I have a female guest, because female guest means a lot to the show. We are inclusive, whatever. We don't want to be banned just like Andrew Tate, so we're trying our best. So today I have this special guest, Nya Uyu. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I feel like every single time you're always excited because I've been watching your podcast every day. Like today, I'm so excited. Have a special every single time.
Yes.
So this is what we're gonna do. You're going to reintroduce me and then introduce me properly.
Okay, cool.
Different. And also, I'm not only Nya Uyu, so you have.
All right. Yeah. So let me introduce her. Okay, cool. Drums roll. All right. So yes, today I have Felicitas Ngwira, aka Nya Uyu, the queen of Vilekeke Kingdom, the only female comedian recognizable in Malawi. Of course, some are there, but recognizable. Who was covered on BBC Focus on Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Who the president, when he was making his early speeches, said, Vilekeke, recognizing her talent. International Southern Africa recognized female.
Guys,
I did my research.
But anyways, that was nice, at least now.
Yes.
But thank you so much.
But welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Like, let me give this context, right? Mm-hmm. I tried to get her a while ago, before we had even these things, right? So it was one of those things. So yeah, she gave us a blue tick, but it's okay. It's okay.
I think sooner you didn't do the right thing.
Yeah.
You didn't follow.
I didn't follow the protocol.
Yes.
There's so many things to be done. But no, I'm excited that you're here and that we are having this conversation.
Thank you.
With me, it's always about the story. Mm-hmm. So let's start from where you're coming from. Mm-hmm. Because sometimes when people see you, they see someone who's always doing comedy. But there's a story behind it. What was happening? Where were you born?
Okay, so where do I start from? To begin with, growing up, I never knew I'm going to be a comedian.
Yeah.
And I used to be a very short-tempered person way back. And I never liked being around people. I never liked people joking with me. So if I don't joke with you, you don't joke with me. So I don't, that way, to me, I felt like that was a way of me kutawa, like my troubles and all that.
Yeah.
But on a way to go, I've always been on stage. Okay, so primary got stage.
You mean my stage? Yeah. There wasn't anything, but
I've always. I mean, acting is in me. Yeah. It has been in me since way back.
Yeah.
And I used to tell my family that, you know what, one day I'll be on TV.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I used to tell my parents and all that.
Yeah.
So that time you don't know the place, don't worry. It's in Mzuzu.
Yeah, I should know. I've been in Mzuzu.
Yeah, so that's why most of the times I keep saying once a girl from Gantira.
Yeah.
It's because so I used to love to dance and act, and people used to call me Timbwiza. Okay. And guess who was my number one fan? Rasta Jikomeni. Rasta Jikomeni and I used to stay in the same neighborhood. So every single time he would come home, because my name is Felicitas Tewarenge. So I'd move around with him, we're known and all that. So, and then I've always acted, good primary, secondary school. I went to Providence Girls Secondary School. I was the drama mistress.
Wow.
And I remember I don't know if people still do that Adam.
I don't know.
I never joined, but I remember Trubego season as and skom. And anandiuza, why is it that you don't want to join Queen's Theatre? Because the previous there was Queen's Theatre. So he was the one amengabangis. But I never joined Queen's Theatre on was at IDM. So ndidamaliza Form 4. Tribego had a tour. And then ankabida kunzuni. So that time the wife was pregnant. And then me and the wife went to the same school, and then he was like, Felicitas, Felicitas. So I went, and then Tinabangajabe practiced for 1 hour. He was like, you're good.
Wow.
And then we went to Mzuni, and it was amazing. That was my first time being on a very big stage. And I remember, Anandilemba, I don't know if they still do that, Malavi. Yes, those are the first guys. Anandilemba. Fast forward, we were we have this group, secondary school, Providence, and then Timagemulana. So there's a time I made an audio, and then I was talking about how Tumbukas kiss, like Tumbukas are not romantic. When they're kissing, they make sound effects and stuff like that. So the audio went viral. And then the second time I made an audio where I was saying Arumbuka Zavura.
Wait, it was popular because that became a thing.
Yes, and then people are now by me. I'm like, that was me. But anyways, I was just doing that for fun. Now, Antanambo Mabanga audio to one. Ajitumbuga. So people thought it was me. So I'm like, no, me, I don't do that. And then there was a time I came to Lilongwe. I was events manager for Ovation Advertising Agency. Then just until almost a carabin. I was down.
Ovation.
Yes.
Ovation was a thing, right?
We had Anabanga food festival and all that. I was so drained. I went in my room. I was so drained. And then I called my great grandmother just to say hi. And then she was like, and then you sound low. What is the problem? And then number what photo was there? So it doesn't make sense. The only thing she was like, go do what you like my photo dissolves. Oh
my god.
And then I made a video. Like, okay, okay, before this audio, video, Panama video in Nkabanga. I think this is the video that introduced me to Antwambi. It went viral, and then Mwaikumwenda posted. Mwaikumwenda then Manase sees a number because Mwai was like, move over, can see me. Malawi now has Nya Uyu. That's even where I got the name Nya Uyu. And then people started.
So the Nya Uyu came from the
Mwaikumwenda's post.
Wow.
Because the video was going viral, but people never knew my name, and I never used to put my name there. So I'm going, so when she said move over, can see me, Malawi has its own Nya Uyu. That's where I took the Nya Uyu name from. So
the Nya Uyu, is it Tumbuka?
So you know how you go ku Central Makara Abidi?
Yes.
Then so kumporo Gadineyo ndine Nyamzomera. But if you don't know Gudi Ndindani mangoda Nya Uyu, like Uyu.
Yes,
so you have
Uyu. So you use the Nya and then you put the Uyu.
Yes. So if anything, I know, right? So and then I made another video where I was talking about. I was coming from Botanic Gardens. We went to pray.
That's the one. That's the one. Because that's where the magic happened.
Yes. I was coming from
so
Botanic
you're coming
Gardens.
from prayers?
Yes.
After being fired? Oh,
that was even now after some time.
After some time, okay, cool.
So I went to Botanic every single Friday. Me and my friends would go there and pray. And then there was traffic. And then I made video. And all that. And police, what. And now it was everywhere.
That was it, I'm telling you. That was it.
And then the funny part, people thought I am from Zambia because the first people apart from mine were Zambians.
Oh,
so people were saying
the Wemba and stuff. So
so they were like, a girl from Lundazi. So people thought I'm from Zambia, and so
cool.
That's it.
Let's take it back a little bit. You were once working on a radio, Power 101. What was happening there?
I was working at FM 101 as a librarian.
Okay.
So I sat for my MSCE. I got 23 points. As I was waiting for my entrance exams, sana ndidenge nadwala ine mpaka ntima ine guys. I got meet since I was.
Things were so personal. Right?
I was like, ine ababa ndokakhala lawyer ndikupita kuchangu. I've always wanted to kupita kuchangu growing up. So arandisiya nadwala ntima and all that. Then my friend Anali as Jibali ndiye Inyaga FM 101.
Yeah.
So, and I was like, I have a friend of mine, I'm Musea University, so I want to go as a Kenchiro Gunogo. And then Mr. Thompson called me, I went for interviews, and I was a librarian. The good thing about that guy, I think I can go pass Ujin, like a chance. Because I never had papers. But then he was just there grooming us. I didn't have anything. He told me, okay, you're going to be the librarian.
Yeah.
You're starting work next week. I got there and I'm there seeing DJ Atom doing his thing. I'm like, no. I think this is me. This is my space. You get? And then DJ Boo. So every single time DJ Boo and DJ Atom were on air, I would go there. I would be by air, by Jagumona, whatever that they're doing. So, and then there was also Pastor Jigalibo. And then Pastor was like, we have a program Youth Roots and Culture. So we went there. Kinagano kuhuduwanga namba kuchuka neyo ndino radio ozazo ndino library ndi mauzatu the upcoming artist manduza ndi nyimbo ndimaza bwesani ndikawikani ba good ndimango denga kuponya ba library. But anyway, so that's it.
Cool. Yeah, but it's interesting. I think people need to know that coming from just comedy, but you've been through some journeys. You've worked in the administration.
Yeah, so
you
after
did human resource.
Yes.
Utoka HR wewe.
HR mpamvu kwambiri so ideyo. I mean, I've worked number 101. That was 101 Nabida go Wheels and Outer Limited. I was the operations manager.
Yeah.
From there, I went to Najimango General Dealers. I was the company secretary.
Yeah.
And then I went to KC Construction.
Yeah.
I was the marketing manager.
Yeah.
So guys,
you've been around. When people look at comedians, they think like you don't have a life. Come on. Being a comedian is a life, but also you have done other things.
Right.
Which is a good thing. I wanted to highlight that is clear before we talk of other things.
Yeah, because Antambili, they feel like when you're a comedian, you don't have anything. You don't have a life. You haven't done things.
You don't understand. You're crazy. You are not. You don't have sound mind.
And then I keep telling people, comedians are great thinkers.
Wambiri.
And
you think beyond what people are thinking at that particular time.
And you need knowledge, exposure, school, Jan. So yeah. But anyways, that's it.
But let's talk about being a comedian now. Being a comedian, you have done that video. That video is viral. I loved it. I have Tumbuka trace. My mom is Tumbuka. I married a Tumbuka. So, in conclusion,
you married Tumbuka. You chose my brother. You did well. I'm so proud of you. Emma, what's your account?
Oh my God. You want to send me money? So I have, when that thing came out, right? I think I resonated a lot with you, right? And you were more Tumbuka, and then you moved to do bilingual English. You've done, and you mix up Chichewa as well, which is interesting. But let's talk about you being a comedian and being a woman. What is happening there? How does it feel?
It's a whole lot of work.
Yeah.
It's a challenge. I keep saying for me, being a comedian, it's a calling, really. But then it hasn't been an easy one. I think it's an industry, but I know it's an industry where it's full of men. Yeah. Like the table is full of men and you are there. And most of the times you get to even get those negativity from men, like, Yeah. But then it's just a matter of knowing who you are and what you want to achieve and just be in your lane and just be yourself. Otherwise, it's not an easy one. And being a woman, you get judged a lot.
That's the thing, because everything that you do, right, has to relate to you being a woman.
Yes.
So you can't do anything just a normal...
I can do something.
Yeah.
Okay, Tana can do something. I can... Maybe Zofanana.
Yeah.
People will not look at him in that, but then because it's me and I'm a woman, it comes with a whole lot of judgment.
Yes.
And then there's this whole thing. I don't know. I think people think marriage is an achievement. You're not finding a man. And also people don't take you serious most of the time. There's just few people who understand that you're an artist.
You're playing a character.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, why did you do this? And being in Malawi, you have to explain everything.
Yeah. In Malawi, the IQ issue.
Hey, guys.
The IQ issue.
We have...
I don't want to say that Malawi is so dumb, but I think when it comes to the IQ standards, right? Malawi, we're so low. And sometimes we fail to pick a character to a person.
Yes.
And you can't even differentiate. And you judge a person forever in your life as a person without recognizing that it was a character play.
They take things too personal.
Yeah.
They take things too personal.
So everything you do, if you can do it, if you do anything and you're, for instance, in a room with a man, that turns out to be a story.
Yes. Yo, talking about that there's a time, this is me, we had this series video because I was doing with Kelvin.
Yes.
And most of the times we were talking about issues to do with relationship, marriage and all that. So I would make videos with we're in the room, on the bed.
Yes.
I would get calls back to back. Why are you on bed with Kelvin? What is happening? And I'm like, guys, okay.
Yeah.
Dindi Kelvin.
Yeah.
So
what is happening?
Do you think?
But some people don't even know what happens. Okay, with the movies we see, it's not true because there are people there.
And then people be like, some would even, but I think are you going out with Kelvin?
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, okay, so it means I'm going to date every man that I work with.
Yes. Every cameraman you're going to work with. Everyone is going to be
character, everyone. No, but you guys, mama kalana. Guys. So I get a whole lot of, ugama jambulisa pa bedi ndash na Kelvin. If amuna ina makoda kukufuna za serious, asiya kukufuna.
Oh my God.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah, so I think Malawians, we have that thing. I think the IQ issue, man, is big.
We have a whole lot. We have a long way to go, and for people to understand the art industry, especially my artists, my comedians or my actors, and Zimai.
It's crazy. And the thing is, I don't know how your mom looks at it. I know you have a good vibe with your mom. You call him Greta?
Yes, Greta.
Yeah, you have a good vibe with your mom. How did she took the whole thing, seeing you doing it? So
for me, I think on a word go, since way back, my parents have always been supportive. My mom and I primary school teacher. Yeah. So when I'm acting, should even give me my costumes and all that. And I have my family we just have this positive vibe.
Yeah.
Because I remember even the time I'd started, some of the videos that I was making, it was my dad. What? Yes. Like my dad is a great writer. So he'd write things down. My mom is good with my costumes.
Yeah.
So I remember as well, it was my dad, my mom.
Wow.
I come from a family where they understand who I am. And Danandu was like, if as long as this makes you happy, go for it. Because we believe God did not invest this in you. And not for once. My dad would always give you
wow, see, that's a good dad, I say.
So Grainer and William, they're amazing. They're crazy people anyway. I feel like I come from a family full of comedians because if you meet my mom, my dad, my sisters, crazy.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think I don't know why people have been. If you go in communities, if someone is you ask them what you want to be when you grow up, it's always I want to be a doctor, I want to be a teacher, I want to be something. This industry where there's a creative space, there you can do what you love. People can be gifted with other things, and you're gonna employ them in a company. They will be worse because that's not their space. And parents have been blocking people. Maybe I think it's an issue of exposure.
Yeah, it could be the issue of exposure. And also it's just a matter of people understanding. This is like, because I've come at a place where azawa amayanga amatalk bwela kumatunde pa Facebook Grin abavuta. So my mom is not on Facebook. My dad is on Facebook.
Yes.
Bavuta inuyo. Wanji. Nya Uyu. This and that. And then she'll be like, okay. She'll listen. But by the end of the day, she'll tell me, I know who you are.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
Come on.
Do your thing.
That's a good thing.
So ineyo ndima ngona ngati mangola ambiri pena so amaganiza anthu not because ena samafuna, it's because of the people surrounding them.
Yes.
Azinzanga zili chani.
Yeah.
Akuchecha zili chani, mwanguda zili chani.
And that's how communities in Malawi are so limited because everything is about anzanga jani.
Komanzako, they don't even care about you.
They don't even care about, they don't make your money.
They'll come and say a whole lot of negative things about your children, but they're not there feeding them.
No.
They're not there helping you raise your child. So why are you even there being shaken by these people?
It's even crazy. It's even crazy. And I wonder, why do we allow neighbors to dictate how?
Guy.
Yeah, you can. You can. Let me take my water. Hey. Still not using Vital. Vital so I'm sponsor my programs.
Could drop.
Could drop. I will talk to Could drop. Ben Samuel is doing some Could drop stuff.
Yeah, I enjoy you so well. Saying
we've done something with enjoy. So yeah. But let's talk about money. You're viral, right? And you're big, I say. Okay, let me just express this. It's not easy to find a woman like you doing this. That's the first thing that we need to appreciate you from the word go. 2, you have 350,000 followers on Facebook. Hey! We're not even a thing here. But yeah, we'll make sure she posts us on her Facebook page. We can even pay for it for the sake of making sure we're good. Our names should be there. But you're big. You have those numbers. Do you make money out of it? Is it worth it?
Okay, so there's one thing about numbers.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen a lot of artists about, hey, game of numbers. Yeah. I don't post that for a reason. I don't praise Kwambiza my numbers. I would say, kumalai kunongo.
Yeah.
Kulinchiro. It's not only about and even my followers.
Yeah.
My companies and all that.
Yes.
It's few people, few marketers. I mean, my companies, I'm about understand goody. This is an influencer and we can make money, or I mean we can make something out of these numbers.
Yes.
I'll tell you, I think I've made no disrespect.
Yeah.
I've made more money with my numbers with Zambian companies than Malawi companies.
That would be true. One, because of how people would picture you here, right? Like here, people are so rigid. They believe in the newspaper like everything is a newspaper.
I have Jenny, Rich Young, I'm in 28 days, Ndabanga reach 1.8 million people.
Yes.
You show them, my newspaper, I'm like, guys,
newspaper.
Things have changed.
Who's going to access a newspaper now? Things
have changed, you understand? Yeah. But people, they don't understand that. Because most people are on the phone. They want to know, okay.
Even then, they found you there.
You understand? So they'll call you, okay, Mondays over Facebook umwibo. So then they get business. I mean, I understand. So like for me, I've made money, like I said, no disrespect, with Zambia more than Malawians.
Which is true. I think most marketing managers who have budgets, they need to look at that. Because it's not on for you, because you would, if on your 350, we would even say maybe 70% are Malawians. 30 might be at the Zambian community because you have a benchmark in Zambia as well. But Malawians could have taken advantage of that.
A big company will come to you, they'll tell you, okay, I want you to make a video for me, a nice one, and then I was okay, fine. I'll come up with the script.
Yeah.
I'll shoot what, Dramandi. By Facebook.
Oh my God.
And then they're even telling, by Facebook. Jabu, I was a good, okay. Ndigulibira 15,000 waja. Ubanga postika ngadi. I'm like, no disrespect. What? I'm not getting that deal. I'd rather not have money at all.
I'm telling you, do you know with those numbers in other countries, how much you would make?
Kenya. Kenya, say, influencers in Kenya, guys.
Like one post you'd get like 200K for a post.
Exactly. They do not
a single post. That you're going to remove after a week. I feel
like we need to have Genio Pusa marketers.
Seriously, I think a lot of people need to embrace and understand how is digital changing the space. But there's a lot of crazy thing happening. And I would be open to say about it. People that are in the print media, knowing that they are dying, they do a lot of deals with these marketers to get them on those spaces. So they know that if a deal is 200K, I'm going to get like 50K out of it. If a deal is 20 million...
That is what is happening. People would come and tell you, okay, you know what, Felices? We'll get you a deal in our company, but how much am I getting out of it? And I'm like, okay, fine. Well, we can always share that. It's fine.
I can give you a commission, but let's look at my costs.
Exactly.
Cover them and give me something out of it.
You know what they'll tell you? Yeah. They'll tell you they don't care about that. Mesa Ndagobe is a business. I'm like, by the end of the day, I'm the one who is coming up with the script.
Yeah.
And coming up with content. It's not as
crazy.
Easy as people think.
Easy, yeah.
To them, it's like, Ndagobe is the deal and I owe you. Yes. I mean, you owe me, something like that. So we have a lot of selfish people. Yeah. No disrespect, but it's the truth.
No. This is true. Like people would not even here I talk about a particular brand here, about water and whatever. Like, even if I would have like thousands of numbers, I'm gonna get business outside the country and not in Malawi.
Umazozo kuti sikuti anthu amadzosa kuona akuona. There are even people okuti aona because they can make calls kuti there's this podcast and I'm Manziano. They'll tell you okay. Yeah. There was a time someone told me, you know what you have to do? You need to be provoking these companies. Make videos, talk about them. I was there doing that. It was a waste of time. You do it for free. It's like they don't even care. They don't even care. It's not like, and also it's not like they don't know the potential. They know potential. They know this person has this potential. I'm a politician, my decision makers will say, they know if we can use this person, even the voice will go far. I keep saying, not disrespect. Yes. They know good message. Let's say, and most of the time, these people, they take action only when ngozi yajidiga. Yeah. Because my signage okay, let's use Nya Uyu. Nya Uyu abange video. Let her talk about it. She's going to reach out to thousands of people. They'll not do that. They're not even strategic in coming up with this strategic. You can't even say it. And then the question is, okay, they'll even maybe use one language, the whole Malawi English. English, my billboard, Malawi say English, okay. Not only about Zangos, even my companies here. And some English is gutabwa.
There's a lot of challenges when it comes to messaging.
Don't worry, Nikazaka president is just it.
Oh yeah, but you have your Vileke thing. So let's talk about the kingdom. Let's talk about the kingdom. You talk about this Vilekeke thing, right? I think you came in and you were ranting a lot. You had your Friday show. You rant about so many things. I liked how you did your stuff. Of course, I had my comments there and I was like, you were dressing in a particular way. Yes. I felt like, why is she limiting herself so that we can define her in that kind of thing? Let us slay. Let us slay and speak those things. Not in a way that people will be like, it's comedy. Let us slay and tell us about those stuff. Yeah. But I knew that you had demographic issues. You knew people that you were targeting. Most of the women that are in the homes that would check your content and then stuff like that. But let's talk about the kingdom. How did you think about this whole idea of a kingdom?
Okay, so there was a time. There was a time. Every single time I'm making my videos, at the end there's the Vilekeke word. So there was a time I was having a conversation with Tondrai Banda. Yeah. So I met Tondrai. You know what he said? Yeah. And then he just said, how are you, Your Excellency, the state president of Vilekeke Kingdom? That's what he said. And then I was like, I'm getting this. So every single time I meet him, I know you're president of Vilekeke. Nibosa sinto a president, because the president amata ukaudu mtrakas azamubanga replace. He went the queen. Queen ne wakuje ni pokaboko zamwalire. So, and then Tondrai used to say that, that's when I picked it up. Yeah. So, those automated messages on Facebook, when you send me a message, go inbox, thank you for contacting the president of Vilekeke. Now people started picking it up. And also I keep saying, you know how people say, these are my followers. Yeah. So for me, I'm like, no, I'm a leader and I have citizens. So these are citizens.
So you have created a kingdom and whatever.
So we have a kingdom.
So I love the concept. Like I want to create something for the podcast as well. I want to create, not a kingdom in a way, but I want to create a community like that. But you had a very good idea. What people don't know is how creative that is. Because for instance, because you speak from a Vilekeke point of view, if a brand comes to you, so fine, citizens of Vilekeke, this company is our company. Yes. Let us support it. Yes. Do our investors know how valuable that is? You know, like,
that's what I like doing most of the times. Like, okay, I'm working with this company. Like, last year I was the brand ambassador Asana. And it's like, okay, citizen of Vilekeke, effective today, the president has Kangovala Zindozosekda by Sana. So I expect citizens from Zibida. You know what Sana did that week? She was calling me back to back. She told me, Felicitas, your people are coming. So every single time they were telling her, we are from Vilekeke Kingdom. You see? And then they'll get a discount. If you come and just say that, you understand. And
imagine if you do that for bigger brands and you say, as a citizen, you're going to get, let's say, like a 10%. These guys, they can do this 10% without losing anything because they have already covered the markup and stuff. True. And they would make a lot of money from you.
I feel like most people don't know the importance of marketing. And also they just feel like they cannot market. I keep giving an example of TNM and Airtel. But they're still making noise. They understand marketing is very important. But most of the time, these companies, once they have 100 customers, they're okay. They just feel like investing in marketing is a waste of time. So that's why I'm saying, even in my companies, these people need to be educated about the importance of marketing and that it's something that should be ongoing.
Yeah. But for me, I think young people need to start promoting each other. People that have bigger businesses or they have businesses in any way, they should approach you. They should approach influencers. Like, you have numbers, you have the influence. When you speak, people follow. If you go live now, you're going to have not less than 1,000. That's the impact that you have. I don't have that. If I go live, I'm going to get So that is power. People don't know. You would go live with your brand and sell something online, direct online. Guys, citizens, today we are buying this. You're buying it for if it is maybe a shoe, you're buying these shoes for your kids, whatever. People can buy and they can see the results right away. I don't know why brands don't think.
When you say young people need to support each other, I'll tell you, most young people, they compete and not support. You understand? Maggie, the area people discover we're living in a generation full of selfish people full of themselves. I think it's going to actually make us. Because I had too much expectations. Too much expectation. And then I was like, no. It's these expectations that are hurting me. So I'm just going to do what I feel it's good for me. Whosoever comes on board, we work, we're done. But these young ones, this generation, we're just selfish. We don't want to see someone going up. I will tell you what, even most people, I mean, I'm about Facebook, but negative things when you post things. They are young people.
They're young people and they're just bitter that you're doing it and they're not doing it.
Exactly.
They feel like they can do it better.
Exactly.
In front of a camera and see. You can't even do a TikTok video.
My friend, it's not easy. It's not easy.
They can't even do a TikTok video, but they're like, no, you're not funny enough. Come on, can you be funny?
And I'm like, if you're following me and you tell me I'm not funny enough, as long as you're here, my friend, it's citizen.
Yes.
Because by the end of the day, I don't expect everyone to love me. And also, not everyone who follows me loves me. But in my head as well, but we need people like them.
True, but I'm so happy, honestly, to see that success. Honestly, those numbers are good. And the thinking of a kingdom, shout out to Tondai for that thought, is a good one.
Of course, I have royalty in me, like it's in the blood.
Yeah, okay, so you amazing.
Both sides.
What?
So my of course, so my dad nagana, my mama nagana. So I taught them.
I'm picking it
up.
Wow.
In Indian form. So most of the time this is what I do. Sinanga fumo unapita banjalina. Mango gula mabodora jina mbili kwa gaweza mafumo send all the elders and tell them, Mom, just said remind you fumo unajoga nyipa kama tu. But anyways, so that's
it's a good idea. It's a good idea. You're creating a kingdom. All your members are members of the kingdom. And then if you're putting out a product, it goes to the kingdom. That's a good thing. We're embracing African culture. That's what I like about it. This African culture. When the same thing can be done by people in the UK, the Queen, like, when you do it here, why are you trying to bring us back? The black skin and hating each other is crazy.
And it's funny how most people, they go online and they're preaching love. They're just pretending.
Pretense. And you know people. You know people that have denied you access to things behind the scenes and they go there, let's help each other, let's work together.
And you're there like, guys, is this the same person?
Yeah.
They'll say a whole lot of things that then people want to be saints on Facebook. They want to act as if they're loving people, they're supportive people. They're not. They're just selfish and full of themselves.
Yeah. I saw something. Where are we? Vilekeke Kingdom University and whatever. I'm like, what is happening, Felista?
It's still in the pipeline. Let me not say much, but the plan is to actually have visible things. Okay, when we're saying a kingdom,
yes,
I want people to come to a place where they'll see a university, they'll see an orphanage, they'll see secondary schools, primary schools, hospital, and entertainment. I want it should be a full
You want to create a community.
Yes.
You want to create something that is very... That's what people forget. If they help you, if they give you brand deals, if they make you brand ambassador for different things and give you money, what you're going to do is you're going to help as many people as possible. How many comedians are there that are female in Malawi?
You get? Because I have a school in Salima. It's a primary school.
What?
So the reason why I had to come up with the idea of the school, it's because the time I went to Salima, that side, kuna school ya bwino.
Yeah.
So I kept asking myself, if I had a child and then do kala kunogo, mwananga ndangambisa school iliyo. So I had to come up with a school and then tinamba antawiri, like ineyo naita na maina age, kumabanga, then inangula, tinamba jabendika ka nursery school.
Yeah.
So kunali anauri enaga anarenga mimba angono. So we an organization came anaona school yanga ija. They was like, you know what? Anawazibuya ku school. You'll be keeping the babies.
Amazing.
And then mwana twe Diana Rambili makada 6 months magi. And this is me taking
6 months.
6 months. Ndama buya ba break. Awa ya mwita azibidas. Ana jara gula. Ndedi wabidisa gudigo. And then we had to expand paka nafika stand before. Then na bomb. So these are even Vilekeke citizens. So that's how they look back and say,
what really developed us. And that's what people don't see when they're trying to do their thing. If you empower Malawian, if you empower a black child like you, right, for Malawi, you're going to invest here. You're going to build these things here. And you're going to benefit a lot of people here. But they will choose to work with someone else. They will choose to work with a different brand from outside to do the same thing that you can do better because you have numbers that are contextual in Malawi. It pains me. I'm so passionate about this because it pains me.
I know, right?
I have seen, and I've told Tana the same thing. If brands would have seen how much power that you have and give you what is yours, they don't know what you're going to do with your community. This is what we're supposed to do.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you think they don't know what you're saying?
They know, but there's a thing. Jala Tenda Sanje. That's my life.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Malawi in Sanja. It's like the moment they see success, or if you do first one video and they're like, hey, it's good. People even in your class, my old classmates will be, hey, the moment they see that you're rising up, one video. There's a thing around the first starters. When you're starting, everyone is gonna be there. Big up, lights and whatever. They see you going up.
And then they'll be like,
yeah.
And then after some time they see that God is so amazing.
Yeah.
And then
my God.
Yo, guys.
But let me say this, and I believe in you. I believe that you're gonna go far.
Give me money.
Yes. Come on. No, I'm doing businesses.
Guys,
No. It's not like I'm giving you money like this. For me, it's about brands connect, right?
Sure.
Right. I'm thinking of this is the business that I'm doing. I've ever worked with Tana on my real estate business. We never met in person, so I wouldn't work with you because I usually connect with people first. That's how I usually do business. But I'm thinking I'm investing in a certain area, and your idea of a kingdom works better on that one. So yeah, obviously I'll bring your business. I believe in working with fellow Malawians because people that promote me, myself, buy my stuff and whatever, they're also Malawians, and that's how we have to do it.
True.
Let's go to Zambia. Zambia is your place.
Zambia is home.
And people love you in Zambia like crazy.
Zambia is home.
Hey, what happened?
And then I'm like, now I understand why my grandmother got married in Zambia. I'm like, God, is this a sign that I should go?
Something in Zambia. And indeed, with how the president is doing that side, with the developments, people are happy with Zambia. But let's talk about the Ken thing. Because everyone, when I was talking to people on the group, right? On the WhatsApp group for the podcast, the way let's talk about it. I know you have spoken about it in length, but people felt like maybe you never presented your thoughts perfectly.
Okay.
The narrative that I know is you created a character with him, with Ken, did that to create following, and it really impacted on your numbers, guys. You did a lot, and it was working. You were creating a relationship between Malawi and Zambia, and there was a kind of relationship that was being built. Everyone was concerned and stuff and that. And then later on, Ken spilled the beans somehow from your narrative, right?
Yeah.
And then because you was getting married, I think the fiancé was somehow not happy, probably because of her friends were like, and then you can lose it. And then stuff happened. Give me a complete narrative of the truth about it.
You know, like, I feel like this story will not end. People be like, tell us about you and Kenny. Oh my goodness.
Take things personal.
Ananga says, Mommy, is it true that you had a thing with Kenny? I'm like,
yeah.
But then what happened was, for starters, it was a stunt.
Yes.
What happened was, I was in touch with the manager, George.
Yeah.
So me and Braji were, it's Robert Juamba.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was in touch with Braji, and then we were talking, okay, how can we work together and all that? And then George told me about Vileke Media. It's actually a group that was I think Kenny was the way under it.
Okay.
They were signed, I don't know. He was the manager. So I was like, okay, fine. Maybe, and then he was like, we should have a show in Malawi.
Yeah.
So I was like, and then I was like, sure, they want it. You understand? And then I was like, okay, maybe we should make a name in both sides. People should know Ashna Kenyo, people should know Ashna Stephen, so they can come this side as well. Yeah. And then I was like, okay, so what do we do? And then I was like, I don't know, let's just think.
Yeah.
So this other day I went on Facebook Live, that was 2019. Yeah. And I was like, in Zambia, I've seen this Ken Dumbo. This guy is nice. Yeah. If he's single, Zambians, let's talk. That was 2019. Come
on, that's a while ago.
Yes. And then 2020, George is like, I've seen a certain video, Feli, of you, and I feel like maybe we can jump on it. Yeah. I'm like, video and Jimmy. I'm like, wait, we're shooting a video but with Kenny. Okay. And then I show a video. Kenny Ujago and Kaguri, you know what, Nya Uyu, you don't even have to ask if I'm single or not. If you like me, yes, let's talk.
Yeah, I remember that video. Yeah.
Yes. So, Anamba, we guys all DJs and then the Jojo like, okay, this is it. So this is what we're gonna do. Let's come up with a storyline about love, and then he hit a one billiga hida. But Valentine's Day, we should have a show. Yeah. I was like, on. Let's do this.
That's good on, yeah.
So the script was there, and then Dinabo Mavanga. Kenny would shoot something, Ndipanga, Ayanga. Now, COVID-19 happened. Yeah. In our plans, if you go to Candy Show, they're like, okay, so what do we do? Do we have to end it here? Like, no, we can't just leave the audience,
hanging. Yeah.
Yeah, because if we are the ones who know good, we want to have a show, but the audience story when I did it. Yeah. Now, George was like, okay, so Valentine's Day is around the corner. Yeah. What we're gonna do is I want you to go for a photo shoot. And you put your hand like that. Yeah. And Kenny will also go for a photo shoot. He will kneel down with a ring and will tell someone to abange Photoshop. I was like, my guy, let's do this. That's the idea, yes. So I went, Nabanga photo shoot, Kunyu Don Lodge, Kenya Nabanga. On Valentine's Day in the morning, I posted goodie.
You're traveling something, yeah?
I'm at the border, and then Kenny posted goodie, Ali Goody Longwe. Yeah. People were like, hey, not these guys have met, or what, stuff like that. And then all this time I knew, like we knew about the relationship with Kenny. Yes. Yeah. So even the manager, before we said the whole thing, they had to go and tell the girlfriend. Yeah. They know the girlfriend, like, okay, this is what, and then she was like, okay, that's fine. Yeah. Mazuro, I'm home. My pastor calls, like, congratulations, my daughter. I'm like, for what? I'm like,
oh my God.
What has happened? What has happened? Yeah. For the ring. My Facebook. I went on Facebook. I'm like, oh, Ken Wabanga post. Yes. Guys, my phone was buzzing like back to back. People were calling my mom, my dad, congratulations. And my dad is like, I don't even know what to say.
Oh my God. I mean, how can people pick things, right? Because for me, that was clear. From the word go, you would say it. That was clear.
And then I went on Facebook, and this is, before the ring. On Kenny's birthday, I made a video. Yeah. Like I made a video, I was talking about Kenny.
Yes.
And it was so emotional.
Yes, I remember it.
Yes.
That one was crazy because people, I think, started believing a lot.
Now people are like, we thought it was a joke, but now I believe this. That message, guys, even when I'm listening to it, I was like, I'm like, I think I'm romantic.
Yeah, you can create stuff, huh?
It was nice. I sent it to my friend, Cynthia. I was like, Cynthia, listen to this. Watch this video and listen to the audio. Like, this is nice. Hey, people think you're in love indeed.
Yeah.
Let's post it. And then edited. And then I was quite the whole day.
Yeah.
People were like coming to my inbox, say, today's your boyfriend's birthday. How come you're not saying a word? It was that personal. Some lady from UK offered me like, okay, we're coming there.
Yeah.
So I posted around, I think around 8, 9 in Agudi. I'm waiting for Antagone for me to post your message, babe, what. Yeah. And then I posted the comments. The comments, guys. It was everywhere. Fast forward, I figure Valentine's Day, that Wabanga post pictures and all that. And then this is me now. I went again. I'm like, let me not post the picture.
Yeah.
Let me do something. I'm like, let me post a picture of the ring. Now, there was no ring. What do I do?
Yes.
I called Dama, Kelke's girlfriend.
Yes.
I mean, the wife.
Yeah.
And I would Kelke propose. I was like, Dama.
Hey, I need your ring.
I need a picture of your hand with a ring on it.
Oh my God. Are you telling me that wasn't your hand?
That wasn't my hand. That was Dama's hand. And then Dama was like, why? And then I explained everything. She was like, okay. And she sent me the pictures. I posted, like, you know what? Today I slept. I woke up without a ring, but I'm going to bed with a ring. I'm getting married to my best friend. I'm so excited. What? Yo, Mikey.
Guys, do you see how we're cheated? This is scam, right? You invest all your feelings.
It was giving you extraordinary entertainment.
Because it was a thing. There was nothing that was trending that time apart from that thing.
At times I sit down and I'm like, big up, guys. So we did something amazing.
Come on, you created magic that time.
And then people were posting, congratulations. I'm like, thank you. People are calling my mom. My mom is calling me. But
she was aware about it?
She knew about everything when they went go. And my mom posted on her status, congratulations, my daughter. Wow. That woman deserves an award.
Yes.
It was crazy.
Your mom is crazy. Come
my
on.
mom is crazy.
She's a boy like that.
She's so crazy. And then she's like, so what's the next step? What do I do? I'm like, no. Easy. Chill. And then it was, now people started calling for interviews and all that. So here's the thing.
Yeah.
The only people who know about this, that it's a stunt, are people so close super
people,
close to me. Because if I tell everyone it's a stunt, we have screenshots.
It's going to leak somewhere,
Exactly. People be like, you get? Now, like, okay, we came up with the idea taking Malawi to Zambia.
Yeah.
Then this is me calling out for companies. Okay, bring your products. What? We should go. Because there's this thing where they call Chilangamulio in Zambia. Yeah. So I was like, okay, instead of us cooking food, we cannot carry food from here to Zambia. So we're going to get Malawian stuff. So in my head, I was like, I'll get nyemba, mpunga, sobo, Malawi. Not even kupiga. Just to present. This is the pride of Malawi.
Yes.
I did that. I'm like, anyways. The only person who called me and said, this idea. And then she was like, I know what you're doing, but I like this idea and you're doing well. Was Wendy Halawa.
Wow.
That was the first time in my life when I do Wendy.
Wow.
Anandus, I'm going to give you 100,000.
Wow.
So you can buy whatever Zimunga Bangezo. Even if you don't get sponsors, just buy Zimunga Funazo and go represent Malawi. And then I did that. And then I had a few people now just calling, like, okay, if I did it, what's any we went there. I got the, I started off on Friday. Kenaga did a border to clear the car and all that. Yeah. So apparently we had no dash in Zambia that had planned for dinner. Go figure no better go dinner with Kenny, next thing and all that.
Yeah.
ndinakafika ku Zambia my AM. And you know what happened? Sina Zambia so nangofika, the manager was like, "Pali interview Felicitas, you are going straight
live, I think. It was a live, yeah."
And I was so tired. Nango joka kenu nakena nabwera nango ditenga nabya straight wamene kujako. Mlamu wafika. I really love the Zambian vibes, guys. Mlamu wafika, what it was amazing. From there, I went back. Then daga samba. We went out, chills and all that. We're going live on Facebook. The numbers were crazy. The views. I got a cake from Posi, Zambia. I know you're going to watch. Shout out. I love the cake. I was like, hey, mlamu wafika. I got flowers. Yo, guys. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Then me and Grin like, hey, guys.
This is too much. It's getting out of hand.
And now people are texting, this other lady from UK, how are you, my daughter? I want you to know that I'm going to I'll buy you your wedding dress, the ring. Yes! No. And I'm there.
That was intense.
I know, right? I'm like, what do I say? I just sent an emoji, like a smiling emoji, like, oh, thank you. And then some lady was like, you don't have to worry if the wedding is going to be in Zambia. I'll pay for your makeup. Don't worry. Everything. If that was real, I think it would have been a wedding of the year.
Oh my God.
It was amazing.
And oh my God. Yeah. But
now, the following day, we started off. So the time I was coming here, I got a ring.
Yeah.
I took from Anand is that where 12 I wish I remember. It's nice and it's expensive. I still have it. Like, I kept it somewhere.
So they gave you a ring for... They were so part of...
So this is what happened. I took them as hand, right?
Yeah.
So each time I meet people, they're like, where's your ring?
Yeah.
Then at that time, I'd gained... I told them, Tina.
Oh.
So I was telling people, like, I don't have my ring because I've gained. Now it can't
brand
fit.
was like... Oh my God.
And that ring is expensive. I still have it. It has my stones.
Yeah, I think it has those guys.
Yes.
I got your 12 and again.
Yes. I still have it. I look at the ring. I'm like, oh, this is nice. I'm going to sell it, I think, at some point. But the thing is, this is me. If you come to in my room, like have a place, all the negative comments people post, I print them out. I post my newspaper also. I Nasbanga post. And then the ring, it's there. Everything. Like the first picture I took with Kenny, the stand, whatever. Like I kept the records because I'm going to have, like at Vilekeke Kingdom, once Tikazaka and I, we're going to have a library. So I want people to see.
The story.
Yeah, like my first costume, everything, I still have it.
Go to brands, see this, I see. This is genius.
I have everything. The first shoe, my first phone.
Yeah.
The phone that I was using, I still have it. You know, but it's there. The day and kuri phone yanga yambirira kuri ndikule.
Yeah.
There was a time ndi ku Providence. Nine time of vote.
Yeah.
Ndana nkhuma ngabya ku Providence kuja kwauza nthu azivota. I was still young. Koma nalori ndimapangisa za campaign zija. Mauza nthu akula kuti tiyeni mukavote. Akabwera bingu bauje ndimakapanga na bingu sentelanti matuka dance with them. Then nakumana nawo nanduza mfana ulivo wakulatu. Taye kwa envelope ukagule gin. Ukagule drink. Inaziwa kwambiri bwana. Nakafika kwati pesa envelope mla 150,000. Nadenga ndama mimi nokagula phone. That number ujambula my videos.
Okay, nankuma can do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So next day ku Zambia kuja.
Yeah.
Tabita kuti akuduza we're going for boat riding.
Yeah.
But before we kunaikuka fuel, which is Kenny's kumana kulira and also with the girlfriend Amaka.
Yeah.
Now the mistake that happened.
Yeah.
She was like, okay, let's take pictures.
Yeah.
So for me, I thought she's going to keep the pictures.
Yeah.
She took the pictures and posted on her status.
Hey.
First thing. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we went there. We met the wife, Eunice, who was then the girlfriend. We went there and then she was like, okay, I'm my nini, you're my good, okay, I'm my gulu, my nini, I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, so we took pictures. He was like, is it okay if I take pictures? I'm like, yeah, okay. So this is me thinking, I'm like, sure, she knows everything, so I don't think she should post now. Maybe she's going to post later.
Yeah.
But she posted the pictures on her status.
What was she saying?
So here's the thing. She posted, okay, let me just cruise and then I'll come back to it. She posted and then we went to this beautiful place for boat riding.
Yeah.
And then before that, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I love dancing.
Yeah.
Play music, we're dancing, people are busy commenting, oh, this is why I want to date my best friend. Oh, this is nice. Couple goes, what?
Hey, somebody I can fool you. Yeah.
And then tabida boat riding Gujano. The girlfriend, who is now the wife. What is the banga dress kuli banji?
Yeah, just say the wife now.
Okay, the wife now comes board and we are live. And now people who know her and knew that these guys are dating, they started commenting, the girl in mustard yellow is Kenny's real girlfriend. What is happening? And then some people are like, hey, no, they broke up. And I'm like, no, then why is she there? And now this is my manager in Malawi who was watching and also trying to is managing my page. He's busy deleting all those comments. It was intense. And then after that, I went back to we went to eat. And then after that, Kenny had, he was hosting a wedding. So he went there and we're eating. And then Kenny's manager's like, okay, we need to go. I got there and Kenny's like, no, I have a girlfriend from Malawi and she's here. And I went there, performed Pangono. Thank you so much, Zambia, for loving me, for welcoming me. And I could tell like some people were like, because this is his place.
Yes.
Who got you and we're not going to like, okay. People, some are excited and the girlfriend is there.
Oh my God.
Yo. And
that was
then,
intense.
Room.
Yeah.
And a lady now sent me a screenshot. Hi, Felicitas. Hi, Nya Uyu. I have Kenny's, I don't know if she's the ex or whatever. Okay, before that, like the time I'd announced that I'm going to Zambia. Yeah. There's a lady who texted me like, I need your number. I want to talk to you about something. I gave her my line. She called me, Felicitas, you're a nice person. Kenny's cheating on you. Kenny has a woman. I don't want to see you cry. And I'm there. I'm like, okay, what do I say? I'm like, you know what? Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I will see how to address it.
Yes. As I'm speaking to you, even at church, we all know that they're dating. So I don't know what he's doing. You just have to be very careful. And then now when I got here...
Woman cover.
Yes, I'm like, these are my real... And she's my friend. Yeah. A couple of them texted me. But this one now is my super, super, super friend. I'm like, hey, people really, really love me. And then I went to Zambia kuja wajambulisa zituzi amainaiga ndembe a message. Felicitas, I don't know what is happening. I have number Eunice. She posted this. So this is what she posted. Yeah. Like you've been something like you've been played. I'm the like she's the real big girl. Like this is what she said. And then sent me the screenshot. I think about status bag. I'm like, mommy, are you serious? She's like, yeah. I'm like, anyways, I'm a bit busy. I'll come back to you. This woman is okay. She's my fan, but she's more like my mother. Yeah. What's my fans already? This woman, she's more like my mom.
Personal. Personal. This is their thing.
And there's some people. I just felt like I should tell her, but I'm like screenshots. Yeah. I wouldn't know. I've never met her. Yes, with you, but I've never met her. Yeah. And also, I mean, we had an agreement that we're not supposed to, you know. Yeah. Now. Is it Zambia? I don't know. There are some pages in Zambia now. They started posting those screenshots. Now the people were busy now, like my comparison. People were saying a lot of things. I know we've been played. There was a debate. Yeah. Now, Kenny, the manager was like, Felicitas, tomorrow morning we need to go on the national television. You tell people this was not true. Okay. I'm like, I cannot do that. That is not our agreement. Yeah. We had an agreement. Yeah. So I'm not doing that. And also, why now? We can't do it now. We need to, chintuma jibanga or movie just figure yes. We need to be very strategic in doing our things. Because if we don't do it right, it can either destroy us.
Yes, and even lose your fans and whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. So I was like, I don't want to do that. And then in the morning, it was, when I go to family, I
yeah, because the thing is, I think there was a bit of body shaming that happened, I think, for her that time. Because I watched one of the live, right? It wasn't a live, but I think there was a post that I was circulating and whatever. And people, I think, were body shaming her when they were comparing to you. So
okay. Because I saw my post and people were comparing us.
Yeah.
I never so I was like, no, I don't want to.
You don't want to put your emotions into that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So inavuda. I don't want to say much, but inavuda and all that. And then I'm starting off ndobwera kutio ku Malawi. And then tanyamuka. Yeah, the agreement was, okay, you guys will come to Malawi. We are going to make a video, both of us. After everything, okay, guys, this is what we wanted to do. This is what has been happening. It's not real. We wanted to have a show with COVID-19, my show later, so we will not have the show.
Yeah.
And then this was not true, something like that. Thank you for watching. You do it nicely.
Yeah.
And then both of us are going to post at the same time.
Yeah.
If we agreed 13 hours, it's going to be 13 hours.
Yeah.
Something like that. And then we post. That way people will be like, they'll be angry, but still they'll know okay.
They've done it professionally.
Exactly. And then this is me. I'm on my way. Yvonne calls. No, she sent me a message. So you lied to us.
Who's Yvonne now?
Yvonne Sundu.
Okay.
Yeah. So you lied to us. I'm like, what are you talking about? And then I'm wondering, like, I have like 4,000 plus messages out of the blue. I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah.
I opened my WhatsApp and then people are sending me the screenshot.
Hey.
Guy, I was drained. I was drained. The first thing that I did, I just sent, because I never had Kenny's number. Me and him never communicated.
It was like that?
Never. Me and Kenny was the time I go to Zambia. Even the time that we never communicated.
And people didn't, anyway, it was crazy.
It was crazy. Because the thing is, if I'm working, we keep it professional.
Yeah, keep it professional. So
it's the manager who has to do everything, the side and my side as well. I was drained. I texted George. I was like, I thought you guys are professionals. This is not right. You have made me look stupid. And also, the money that I've spent driving, I would have used it. You understand? This is not right. And then he was like, I've been trying to call you. Your phone was not what bad, but I don't even know what to say. And I could tell he was also tensed.
Yeah.
He was
there was a family thing heating up.
So I was like, okay. And then I was there. And then I was with my team. And then my team got my phone. Like, you know what?
Don't engage.
Panoba, let's just go home. This is more like a road trip. I remember there was this is the funny thing. I've never said this on TV or whatsoever, but this is the funny thing.
Yeah.
I got at the place. I was like, I want to go and pee. And then he stops the car. I went, I peed, and then I came back. The time I was getting in the car, I removed my shoes. Like, it was on you. And then one of the guys like, Nya Uyu, what is happening? So my team is full of boys. You know, boys, they don't take things.
Yeah, just shoes, right?
And then people are laughing. We got Bajibada, and then so it was me, the content creator, the videographer, and the one who was driving was my cousin. It's like, not Felicitas. Whatever that has happened, the best thing is you give out your best. So they've done that way in a professional way. You don't have to think about too much.
Yeah.
Let's go home.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fine. I'm like, it's gonna be fine. The time I was waking up. Guys.
As people were so invested in that thing.
The time I was waking up, it was all because over, and I haven't rested, and I was so drained. Kujoga kunopita kusaka and it's then my gone and nangozuka nazo my age. People were calling me and I missed calls. Now about Facebook and and people were talking about things. I'm even wondering like, is this me they're talking about? Or then I was like, everyone is entitled to their opinions. First things first. And also I've come to realize people feel good when some people, they just feel like celebrities as Mastajo. They feel good
of everything.
They feel good when they say something bad to them. They're okay with it.
Yeah.
And then there's some people that are talking from the angle of sanje chani and pamakanthu ena keso mama ngodigira zokuti pachitike china chake angulankhula. Some people are bitter, they're just waiting kuti magala kupanga scandal.
They're waiting for something.
Yes.
Hey, well,
now makanthu that's their origin. People are saying a whole lot of things. I called Prince Chikweba and then I called Chisomo Mamadi. I was like, do I explain this? And then they were like, no, don't. Chisomo was like, maybe you should explain after 3 months. You don't owe anyone an explanation. Just move. And then Kenny, and now this is Kenny was explaining every single day. Today I live a photo was. The next day I'm like, oh wow.
Oh my God, that was crazy.
And then Prince was like, what is it that you want to do? I was like, I think at this moment I want to go and explain. I just want to say something. Okay. Then go do it. Now I'm back KBG. I went. And I was exhausted, guys. I was still tired. Like nice and I went live. Now people thought I was crying. Because
that's what I got from one of the members of the podcast. Like, why was she emotional when she was explaining it?
The only thing, the reason why the first days I never got live to explain about everything, because I felt like I would explain at a point of anger. I was angry because they had terminated everything in an professional way.
Without agreeing with you about it.
That's the only thing that got to me. That I cannot lie. People be like, Anaga just Zambia. I'm like, you don't know me, so I don't care about that. So the only thing that angered me was, even if I'm doing business with you, if you don't do what we have agreed, that was so unprofessional. But then in the first days, if I was to go live and explain myself, I would explain myself out of emotions and anger because of what people are saying.
Because of what people are saying. So you could have terminated, so you could have destroyed your brand, which is bigger than the story.
And also apart from that, I was like, okay, Nya Uyu wabangazo boa. Komano we can not run away from the fact that me and him will still meet at some point. So if I'm angry and I say a lot of things, next time I won't be able to face him, even though he has done something that has gotten to me. So for me, every single time I go back, because I value relations. Because everyone can do something bad. I can also do something bad. But then the relationship must be there. Because even now, I'm in a position where me and him, we talk. Matter when we phone, Ken, I'm in Zambia, what would meet. Okay, Ken, Chen Zambia, I need this. He helps me. You know? It's because of how we handled everything.
We handled it because if
Exactly. So me, I don't like Jen. I mean, you don't know. People are But anyways, that is what happened.
That's what happened. But it's crazy. For me, I felt like it happened. That's how I think most of these stories, particularly when you're creating a character and you're presenting that character, usually one of the people will always make a mistake about it. And then it ends up being something else. And I think as I told you that I heard a narrative. That's what I think confirms my narrative. That you created a character and it was fun. It happened.
I think people, people are used to wale atenuka production, Magignoni will be wagudi. Like you tell them gudi manganya. Mike or Usaka Manganya. So for us, we said we're not doing that. We want to do something. Had it been we said that in the first place, I don't think it would have been exciting.
No. But you were not supposed to do that because the moment you do that, you kill everything.
Exactly. So we're like, let's do this. That was despite whatever that happened, I really had fun.
You had fun, and I think you had a lot of fans in Zambia. So we were talking about Zambia. That's why we went to this. But now, if you go in Zambia, right, do you get the support?
I do, like a lot. Zambians are so sweet, really. And I'll tell you what, the time I was organizing the Vilekeke Night of Laughter, it's company Shape Up, Zambia Shape Up, paid for Stefan's set.
What?
Stefan, everything, that's Stefan. It was Shape Up Zambia that paid for it.
Oh my God.
Vubi and Dinema, their set was paid by Don Product, Zambian company, everything. You understand? So this shows these guys are very supportive. I've been going to Zambia. There have been times where I would go there. I would not even spend my one tambala. I was like, Mulamu, come. There's these people that still call me Mulamu. I'm like, it's because by the end of the day, this is what I keep saying in all my interviews. I've seen how Ghana and Nigerians, they have created that relationship.
That bond. And we have loved the Ghana so as the Nigerian content.
Yeah. So for me, I've also tried my best to make sure Zambians and Malawi, we come together. I've seen musicians working together. I feel like comedians, we can also do the same.
Yeah.
Because by the end of the day, it's about collaboration and not competition.
Yeah.
So for me, Zambia is home. Really. Yeah. Given a chance, I would even relocate and get married in Zambia.
Okay.
I didn't say that.
All right. It's on camera. It's on camera.
Yeah, it's fine.
Given a chance, she'll go for HH. She'll find a good dosh.
Father-in-law big. You know the president, next to the president. You know what about 4 June, next to 4 June. All
right. Are you dating now? I think someone gave me that question. Someone gave me that question like, damn fool say whether she's dating and whether she's thinking of getting married. I'm like, come on. Those are personal, but yeah, if you're happy to talk about it.
No, I'm not dating.
Okay.
Getting married? Yeah, I'm gonna get married at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, I also want to see the mini version of me.
Yeah, the crazy one.
Yes, like I'll be like, oh, okay, that I baked this.
Yeah.
But then I'm not dating.
You're not dating. Cool. Clear, straightforward. Let's talk about the Night of Laughter, the Vileke Night of Laughter. That was most like a big show that you organized. From my perspective, it was big. You brought in an international artist, even Antoine Baina Sanabagi. But you have done it. You have done it, which was a big thing, right? Just tell me, maybe in summary, what motivated you to do that? Because that was some bold moves, eh?
So, way back, I used to organize events. Way back, Ndajo 101. I used to rap. I used to organize events.
You used to rap?
Yes.
And we're gonna drop some bars here. We have bars here, bro. So
then I used to trade by the name T-Star.
T-Star? Oh my God. This is cool. Eh?
I think I've tried a whole lot of things, and then right now I'm like, I think I have to just
yeah.
So Vilekeke Night of Laughter, most of the times I've been seeing musicians, I'm a artist. Or my organizers, they just organize music, and I was like, if I am to wait for these people to actually book me, then I will not grow. Let me create something for myself, for the people coming, for the other comedians. And also, let's not only think basic. We need to hit the international market.
True.
And that's why I had to bring in the Zambians. I had to call William last. It took us, I think, 4 months for William to respond. Yes.
Oh my God.
And
People don't know that.
The day he did, I was screaming. I was with Shadrach with studio. Wow. Because I did this with Shadrach, the sound engineer, best sound engineer.
The best sound engineer in town. Come on. I covered him here on the podcast. So I know him. He's a good guy.
Yes. So, and then we're there, we're talking and I was like, I'm trying for the last time. And then I called, and then the manager answered. I was like, this is Felicitas from Malawi. Oh, tell me about Malawi. And they're like, we're not talking about Malawi. I'm like, well, we have the lake. Yes, I've been there before. I was like, okay, I want William to come this side. He was so excited. And wow, Miz is a nice guy, really. He told me, Felicitas, you know what? I don't want you to talk much about money. I want us to talk about coming together, and we need to raise the flag of Africa.
Amazing.
I was like, this is so easy. You see how easy that was?
And that's a blood.
Yes. Don't talk about money. Let's talk about raising the flag. I would love to come there. William would love to come there. And this is the same thing that Logic and Stefan, the Zambians, also said. Because I bought Stefan last year in December. You know what he said? The time I texted him, he was like, Felicitas, I don't want you to talk about money. Let's grow the brand. Let's make things happen. Let's make things work. Yes, the money will come, but we need to grow. Yeah. And we made everything happen. And I was there. We were so excited. It was a success. We went to Blantyre. It was a whole lot of work. And then you have to deal with everyone. Like, okay, artists, you have a behave, Mamudi. You have, everyone. You have to accommodate everyone. It was a great ride. I learned a lot of things. I learned a lot of things about Zambians, about William is an introvert, sort of. And he's very quiet.
Apparently, people don't know. People feel like
he doesn't drink also. He doesn't like partying.
He's a quiet guy.
He's very quiet. Yeah. I was surprised.
Yeah.
I was so surprised. And the time we have had this conversation, like the two of us, to tell me, most of the times when I meet people expect me to always be the offer. He's so quiet. I was like, okay, so what is it that you're drinking? I don't drink. Just bring me, water. And he's very humble. He's amazing. Yeah. And then I really had a great time. Really.
Cool, man. I think you had a big show, right? Which I don't know. How many brands in Malawi helped you? Like which names?
Makeup, Green.
Makeup. No, just talk about
so
the
we
brand.
had Mika Greenland, we had Mr. Honda. Most of these people are banga the my brand already agukura kumene or ena nalija be antu.
Yeah.
Cause banali Mika Greenland, banali caves, caves are banga the logistic part. Oh, Sheba Pajenda Gujen and I guys we have SRT for like security and all that. And then I think Tandiza Wambina to push it was the billionaire's ticket.
Yeah. The locations you had to pay for them?
Yeah. Oh, and then Sunbird. So it was Komano, it was a night discount.
Oh, the discount one.
Yeah,
okay,
cool.
I was about to bash them.
No,
I was like,
no. Hey,
you guys are Malawi brand. But yeah,
no, they were very helpful.
Yeah,
very,
good
very
guys.
helpful.
Yeah.
And it was but it was quite a ride. I learned a lot, and I strongly believe next year it's gonna be bigger and better. Yeah, because most of the time
you want to make it as a year one, right?
It's gonna be an annual one.
Amazing,
but it might not always be a comedy show. We'll be coming in with different things. Yeah, but then one thing that I learned, I think Bambili and Tamango idenga. Yeah, so when they saw everything,
they saw that. I say things were looking amazing.
As a character, what you mean?
Come on, the way you did it, come on, the dressing changes and whatever, how you brought in the vibe. Everyone was involved. That was a cool thing.
I think also by the end of the day,
bring Darius on the next one.
Yeah, we'll try.
Yeah.
I think also the other thing that I can say, whatever thing that made it to be a success, is also the team behind. Yeah, those people were working. Yeah. The team.
You had a good team, huh?
For the first time, I would sleep around, like I would rehearse and sleep around 3 a.m. And I'm like, guys, I'm only hosting. Shadrach, yes, you're hosting, but you have to rehearse. Yes. I'm there to studio from 8 back on 3 a.m. rehearsing. Oh, yeah. And if Shadrach doesn't laugh, if Mick is not laughing, Xavier, Bennett, they'll tell me, go back and do that again.
So that's a cool one. You need to have a team like that. People that can shape you and you become that. True. That's a good one. So who this guy wouldn't pay the 10 meter? Because the thing here is the 10 million.
What the hell?
The $10 million question.
I'm going to enjoy.
5 minutes. I could drop. I'm drinking could drop here. For the sake of you guys. You see, we have a Friday show with Dennis, yeah? But we were talking about that issue because it pained me. I'm a gender person, in a way that I believe in promoting women's rights. And when we spoke about the thing, I hated how women received it.
I think ever since that 10 million but this is what I've always wanted to say. Yeah. Before I answer your question about the 10 million guy. And then the funny part about the 10 million guy, he was even commenting Musden.
Oh my God.
Crazy, right?
Comment
we deleted it.
Oh, we deleted it like a part of it.
And I'm a comment. My manager saw it and then he laughed. So the only thing that I can say about the whole thing, that 10 million, most people that came hard on me were women. And the question men as the fool say, I'm like, okay, these are women. Some of these women, they have daughters. And now as come victims, as a nigga, wabanga approach. Because already they're seeing good mayao. It's very sorry, I will use this. The mother is stupid enough to go on Facebook and talk in a stupid way. Yeah. Like communicating good as your body has a price tag. As long as Ndama Zambia as roller.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's very stupid. And I'll say this Vilekeke and which is of Fikapo. Because as a woman, you have to understand, guys, and one kulimadenda. Yeah. Apart from that, 2, Can I use this word?
Please, this is a podcast, I say.
I don't believe in pussy power. You understand? 3. I go down to feed, guys. And DJ okay, I don't know. I'm a spiritual person. And
you know that you believe that sex has a connection.
I'll tell you what, Maggie.
There's
some people who come and sleep with someone to get their stars. Okay, this is in get a star. And also, I'm not a perfect person. But I'll tell you one thing. My calling came from an order. On that order, me and God, we had a conversation. There are things that I'm supposed to do, I'm not supposed to do. I'll keep saying this. I'm not a perfect person. But I want whatever that I do should bring glory to the throne of God. And also, sinimafuna ndizibanga chinthu chokuti ndikapita pagundi ndikamala nkhula muntima manga zoti koma umapanga zomwezo kuti umapanga zomwezo. I don't like pretense. And also, if these people are able to make that money, because I don't have money. I remember someone said, "Iwe ukana drama." Komano umaenda basi. I'm like, I don't have a car, so like I have money, but at least I respect myself enough.
Come on, like someone even saying that.
Yes, I was like, where now? I mean, Basimos, you don't have money. I was like, I don't. In my heart, I'm like, so I never commented when anybody was saying because it's a waste of time. And to you are the thinking there, I'm thinking. So I don't have time to actually go down and think with them. If anything, they have to come up
and understand.
And I don't argue based on emotions and feelings. I argue based on facts. So most of the times, Malawians, they'll come on Facebook. They're just emotional people. And they take it too personal. And they feel like social media, it's a place where like
they own it. Yeah, they feel like they have more power.
Exactly. So
to own something.
So for me, here's the thing. I choose my battles. There are comments I'll choose. There are comments because I don't want to give my power to someone.
That is it. Sometimes when you respond to these things, you give them power to say, okay, fine. So we are at a level that he can respond to us.
There was a time it's that time of the month. It's
okay, come on.
Like the video I'm like, no, I'm the queen. I'm a leader. These are my citizens. So as long as what I'm saying God is okay with it, and it's not illegal. I don't care what you think or say about me. I remember some girls actually texted me asking me, I'll sleep with a guy, I'll give you a card.
What? Okay, I need to get this on coming up, Bobo. They carry on, just fix that. And we keep everything here. Okay. Some girl texted you.
Yes.
She's like, okay.
Tell me the guy. Connect me to the guy.
Yes. 1 million.
Connect me to the guy. I'll sleep with the guy and I'll give you a cut. I'll give you a percentage.
God!
Oh God. And I was there. I'm like, and I thought maybe it's just one of those people. But she kept on texting me.
Tell me the guy.
The time I knew this girl was serious when she sent anajua ba Facebook anabeza kuli namba yanga. And this is my private line. She texted me. Hey, nendo kuvutika. Chenchani. So I don't have anything to lose. So Nya Uyu, connect me to the guy. I'll sleep with the guy. You tell me how much.
I'll deliver.
Yes. You tell me how much you need and I'll give you a card. Wow. I know, right? And I was like, wow.
Okay, meaning that people don't have integrity to choose what they have to be connected with, as long as there's money.
And then the funny part is, also, apart from that, 10 million is uringa ngotuka kuti ukaguna ndi munthu yoyo. Munthu yo amasaina ndi akampani. Message kakuti Jen. It's just a matter of ofuna ine drama nikuza kubasa. Just saying, you're getting the money. Sponsorship tibanga. Kuma wendi ineyo bayionetsa. Funa madikulirano. Mwe mangona Vilekeke ujakamone mbedi like nikangu mudikulira kuionetsa ina yake. Akango sign and then 10 million. I'm like, my guy. Ndakuti komede chakamaona ndikamangonera kuimba imanye just pretty ndikamavina ne chinge chingaipase ya bo
apa pande palimoto apa
because akazona komana
it's not like they can buy it like that.
I'm a queen.
Yeah.
I don't just stay.
You go by respect. All right. So in terms of the 10 million person, right? Because every time I think about the 10 million person, right, I think about a person who is against the creative space, right? And as a woman, I don't know. How did you feel about that kind of space? Do you think the space is accommodative between men and women? Because I feel like that really messes up everything.
Well, I think we are in not that we are in a generation, because this has been happening since way back.
Yeah.
But then I feel like most people they think for them to help you, you have to give them something. Like do me, I do you.
Of course, value is good to give to people.
Yeah,
right?
but
they
want sex.
Yeah, sex is not what you have to give to get something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's need for something to be done, of which I don't know.
Yeah.
And with the experience that I had, most people, I know a lot of victims out there, and a lot of people texted me, they were calling me, sharing their experiences, but they're not ready to come out because people fight victims.
That's the thing, and I don't know how you felt that time when most of the women, unlike men we were there to back you up.
Yes, but then women like 10 million.
So guys, 10 million, 500,000.
We naga kulemba kuti aliwe ife munthu akangoti nabodo la jini feyo timapita.
That's 6 speed, and they can give it all.
Akaibatsa moto amwene ndikuti so nabakati amemba pamwene asotseketsekesa. But then it's a crazy world.
It's a crazy world. And sometimes I wonder to how many females that have successfully built their brands, how many men have made these attempts. Probably there'll be many, but how many times have they conceded? And that's why maybe sometimes we look at the entertainment sector in a way, they have made it. Have they made it legitimately? Because sometimes every success is linked to some guy in a boardroom who signed a check after being visited in a certain hotel room.
But there's some people who are really nice.
Yeah.
During the event, I worked with a lot of people who just go in there. Okay, I present. Yeah. And then we love the idea. Okay, what's needed? Let's do this. We sign. Boom. Let's work.
Yeah.
Clean work.
And
then there's some people now you go there, they'll ask you, so are you free tonight?
Ish.
You know, I did in this space
for some wine.
Yeah, so
a glass of wine and a conversation.
And then you go there,
sometimes I think there's I don't know if it's in the African culture in a way, where every time you look at a woman, you look at a woman from a sexual perspective. Like you don't want to look at the person from the mutu.
I tell you what, Maki, when I had posted about because I was just sharing some of the challenges.
Yes.
And with a sober mind.
Yeah.
But then I think I was sharing with a sober mind to people without a sober mind who are drunk and all that.
Yeah.
Komano, okay. Yeah,
but the thing is, I feel like when it comes to women coming out, every time you see a woman coming out in Malawi, as far as I've seen it, it has been a problem.
That's true.
One, our justice system is crazy. I was giving an example when we were doing a live with Dennis on the same issue. I was saying, Kodi 10 million pretty much no. You'll be like 500,000 a day for your fuel, right? When sex is done, they can say 200,000 a day. I'm going to be transferring to be good, and they never do it. One, how can you report that or anything? Obviously, the justice system will be like, no. You willingly participated, and those are probably I don't know. But you see that there's so many flaws that would make that story crazy if you accept it, because it's not easy as that.
Minus the fact by the end of the day, I'm winning. Sex is sex.
Sex is sex.
Whatever that happens,
yeah.
So there are times where I feel like this generation, people, they don't want to wake.
Yes.
Ukangamba kuti zingodyetsa uzingobanga so anyways I don't even have to work. I'll just go ndigona ndo zitheka. But there's this kind of feeling that comes when you've done something in a clean way and you're like
you're proud of your achievements.
Exactly.
Because the thing is, honestly, your integrity is tied to whatever that happens to you. Every time people do the anyama, and you know anyama, people talk. Kungoti mtu mmoja angodusa.
Kumakaza kuti basi tu.
Even if it was once, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Amaja dine I guess.
Kumasa nyamata bina page mandipoa chimozi. Like there's some people they'll tell you I say ndi kuja Nya Uyu. I don't even know this person. I'm like mukubandija unknowingly or what?
Yeah.
How long does it Antama anyamata is it the pride that comes with it or what?
I don't know. The masculinity, the toxic masculinity, because masculinity is good, right? You have to be a man, but toxic masculinity has created that kind of feeling where sleeping with a woman becomes an achievement, which is never love but an achievement. So people are in the conquest journey to conquer as much as possible.
Guys.
I heard about you. I've heard about you got CV in a way.
Thing is, jokes aside, whatever aside, but it doesn't hurt being different.
Yeah.
And also, Bazika something special.
Yeah.
So when the right person comes or when you're sharing something with the one that you love, there's nothing special about it.
There's nothing special, yeah.
So when the generation yokuti mena banga no dibanova and to zindizodi sizoyenera nazibanga no lines. You understand?
Yeah, but getting a kid outside wedlock is not a thing. I was experimenting. I was whatever.
Sexy.
Just do it.
When I gonna show you ba comment me nandi sege sanina sega sinikafuna kusega. Akura yo kana kujesa ngadura chicho gabo. I'm like, wow, guys.
People are so loose, honestly. I feel like there's a generation where people are trying so many things. And Antoma 2000, they've taken over. And they're doing anything. They're not doing anything for money anymore. It's not even about money. It's just about they're experimenting.
Yes.
And they're done experimenting with this, they experiment with that, I think I remember, I'm a powerful man. I love my kid.
And imagine a lot of movies, a lot of content out there. It's manipulative. They're trying to manipulate generation. They feel like everything is normal.
Yeah.
And then there's okazo organize mwana wa 2000. Mayaga by Facebook. Inenda banga posta 10 million. Mayaga okankira zokuti udakangojetsa. That's 10 minutes a lot of money. Mwana yo aona zirija.
It's crazy.
And
that's the thing where sometimes the battle for equality in a way, the battle for women empowerment is defeated because most women are still defeated in their mindset.
Women don't love each other. Yeah, that's what I can say. The women empowerment is each. Zilibo, kumazina nzaboza. Some people are doing it for money. Some people are doing it just to get a name.
Because it sells. Every time you talk about women empowerment, it works. But when you work with actual women and you want to do something, you saw that even if you're recommending, I
know someone and women, they pull each other down. Women compete silently. Alipo azimai inandabu komano 90% azimai sama kondana and it's a lie. Ineo za 10 million most people that
so enjoy you so a free advert
amasuga so most people that I ninkaona chinachijose ma page channel antambira mina mankula zabwino.
That's the thing. I'm telling you that most men supported you on that because they know that's the culture that is there.
And this guy anashita unena kuti it's funny how you are fighting Nya Uyu and muntu wabanga zinthu zombambo simu kumlankhula china chichose. This is like you're empowering us kuti zibanga zinthu because we know muzabhagira. Iwe umaneni ranji zimenezo zinazo zimangwena zizingo ka behind closed doors. I'm like, exactly. I'm not with me. You don't do that. Something is wrong. Say it.
Say it. You call people out. When someone is coming for a deal with you, they're not gonna say something about that because they will know.
Yeah. Let's let's work.
Let's work because they know you have been open about it.
Iweyo ngati ukonda idea ine telipange. Mazonyengana iwe ndine paibe madikulirano. So when people are coming, they just feel like, we're going to do this, it's going to work. After all, this is what women say. Someone told me there's always a price for any person. Yeah. But anyways, it happened.
It's crazy. But I'm happy. Let me tell you from a perspective of me. I'm happy that you came out to speak about that. Because that's the only way that we can deal with toxic masculinity. Toxic masculinity, as I said, is now men taking advantage of women by saying we are men, we have maybe resources and stuff, and then you push the narrative that women are easier, simple, and can be bought by whatever price. So they'll give you different price ranges depending on how you dress and how you look or how maybe you spend money. So like,
talking about that, okay, now I remember what I wanted to say earlier on. Couldn't you see? Someone was saying, me no magonda kudigulira muji. Because me, at times I'll go live, I'll dance. I'm like, guys, I'm an entertainer. Yeah. If I'm an entertainer, I can do just. There's nothing wrong with dancing. At times ndimabanga video ndikuvina vimbuza. No one will complain. Ndivina zodigula. There was a video that I made with Anagu Music Crossroads mabanga za chinamwali. Kuchinamwali madigula. Ndikwenda ndidigule. It's not my mistake, it's not then good. I mean, it's not a problem that ndimata kudigula. It's just a dance.
It's a thing. It's your gift, right? Yeah. You are gifted to do.
Best expression.
It's a gift.
Iwe ame madigulia mujo mabanga provoka muna. I'm like, that's even a stupid mindset.
It's a bad mindset.
Even so that dressing change. No, guys, muntu ogwiririra, muntu onyenga, ndikaidwe lake. And it is what it is. Let me quote Malinka. Malinka did a song. I was thinking, saying, "Kuti antu hakuna kuti ndiwe hule fodo mavina, sija whatever." He knows the song probably. So when I'm pointing here, know that I'm pointing Kelly and the producer. But yeah, the thing is, every time a person dances, and most of these are cultural dances. The dancing that you're doing is a rumba, right? Rumba is that when you look at them, are you going to judge them just because they're doing that? No. You need to understand the concept and the context. And just to say it here, I'll never stop dancing. This is the gula be in my video.
You know the it is what it is. Sometimes you need to express yourself as much as you can. And sometimes people have put reservations because they just want to box you. Cool. Let's talk about mental health in a way. When that thing happened, when women were attacking you, not all women, but most of the women came in to attack you because I would define them as low-class women, not high-class women. Low-class in terms of their values are quite low in a way. How do you relate to that and so many instances where you felt so low and you dealt with mental health issues?
You know, this is what I keep saying. Most of the times people, they keep posting on my Facebook, I wish you came out, I wish you talked to me. Those are lies.
Those are lies.
They're just lies.
How do you talk to us? Come on.
Because
what about the people you're hating now?
And then for people like us, when I'm down, I can never, no matter what, I can never just come out and say it. Because by the end of the day, Mike, the truth is there are some fans there, they don't care about my well-being. No. All they want, they'll say, okay, wabanga video, but they don't care about my life as Felistas.
They don't care.
So it's a tough world. I remember there was a time that I was so depressed. That was 2019. I was down. I was super down. And that was even the year when I went to Jampamire. I remember I'd go on stage, make people laugh, go back in my room, and I'm crying. Because I was drained. I was depressed. I was like, gigis ningailuze. I still have. And I was making videos, making people laugh. I would go live, entertain people, Felistas, you make us happy. But I'd go back in my room and I was so drained. I was all by myself. I had no one to talk to. And then I just had to be there now. And then to a point where one person, Victor Ndawa, Wako Transworld Radio.
Yo, Victor... Victor Ndao, hey, yes, good guy.
It's very nice. There's a time he called me, he told me I was watching your video and my heart tells me, you are not fine, Nya Uyu.
Wow.
And then I told him, I'm not fine. That guy traveled from Lilongwe to Salima together with Asaile. And then he came, we talked, he was there preaching, taking the word of God. I was encouraged, really. I told him.
Victor is a good guy. He's a CEO for Transworld Malawi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Since 2019 to now, Victor checks up on me like every single time. And then the wife, they would call me, hi, how are you doing?
Yeah.
And then he's like, I want to check up on Felicitas and not Nya Uyu. It's like, you make us laugh, but no one cares how you are or how you're doing. But I was really down. It was really bad. I remember I told Tana, I think I'm not fine. Urina. What is the problem? And then, at times, but then there's just sometimes I'll just be by myself and just deal with it. I'll just pray. Good thing I have few pastors around me. So every single time I have a problem, I'll just text Samevin, I'll find an Victor, and I get that photo was there. Is there, Mariam, and then we'll pray and we're good to go.
Cool. Because people forget about these battles that you fight. And when they post some of these things, you have a thick skin, you can bounce on some, but some will still come in. When the comments are bad,
akanima ngaposti pamigozi nemigozi pamakama comment oliwo koza kutsegula mimba. I'll take excess and say these guys, they're so mean. And I don't read comments.
Yeah.
I'm like, the Lord is my shepherd. We move.
That's a good thing. Thing. And I think that's one of the things that people need to know when they're trying to get in these spaces. It's not a fair game all the time. It's heavy.
It's not for the faint-hearted. And I've seen people who are going to I'm like, oh, don't worry. You're going to grow. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
I've been there before. People forget all these celebrities, they're humans. We have beings, feelings.
Right? Yeah, you have feelings and you sometimes break, right? There's a point where you're like, this is enough.
And you just don't talk good warning in there's a time namu yankabu fanu anga inaangi. Namza, you know what? It's not like I cannot fight you. I can do it better than you organism. But it's not worth it. Komano, it doesn't hurt being nice, because if I want to fight them, I can fight them.
Yeah.
Online, even offline, we can exchange words.
Yeah.
But by the end of the day, what's the whole point of being
That's the thing, and it drains your time because you have so many things to do. They probably have their data and a full day of just looking at things. And you're hurt by a person who doesn't probably have a meaning of life at that particular time.
No, I'm not losing my power, and I'm not giving you access to my emotional part. If we were to argue, let's argue based on facts.
Yeah.
But emotion, feelings, no, man, I don't have that time.
It doesn't help. But I'm happy you're surviving.
Yeah.
Because this is one of the things that people don't wanna talk about. But there are times when you guys pass through a lot and people will come later on. We could have had why are you being guys? You can save someone by being good right now.
True. That's true.
You have ever had any suicide thoughts?
2019, because what I was passing through, my guy.
It was too much, eh?
It was too much.
Yeah.
And it took me time for me to heal. It really took me time to heal. It's something I don't want to talk about. It gets me emotional. So I don't want to get emotional on camera.
It's okay. Here we have all the time. We can get emotional.
No,
was it a man?
Royalty. Royalty doesn't allow
royalty, you need to...
I'm a queen. I'm a queen, so but
it's okay.
Thing is, I was passing through a whole lot, and I didn't have anyone to talk to.
Yeah,
and I don't have a best friend, so it was just me. And most of the times when I have issues that are really getting to me, I talk to my parents. But then this time around, also I was like, guys, let me just
let me fight.
Let me just fight this. But it really drained me. And I had lost weight in each. I was depressed. I had lost weight, Kwambi, and that was the time now. I started hitting the gym because gym, it's like my therapy station. So every single time I go to gym, I feel better. So that's the time where I just feel okay every single time I hit the gym.
Yeah.
But it was really bad.
No, I'm happy that Victor reached out because that's what we need to do, right? When we see people, just see beyond what they see. And sometimes
because I was like, I just want to rest and not wake up for days. And Victor was like, where do you stay again? I was like, that time I was in Salima.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be there. Like, I just spoke to him the same day. He started off the same day.
Wow.
He came, Salima. And then we sat down, we talked about everything. And then I told him, Victor, right now I just feel like I should go home, sleep and not wake up for days.
Yeah.
Even if it means, and then the time I'll be waking up, I don't want to remember everything. And then
like restart, refresh everything.
And then he told me, he said a lot of things. And then there's one thing that I learned out of the conversation that I had with Victor. Like most of the times when we face challenges, we tend to run away. But the best thing that you can do is just to face your challenge and overcome it. So at times it is not as simple as it may sound. You know how people keep saying, yeah, rise up and walk. It's not as easy.
It's not as simple as that. Yeah, it's not as simple as that.
Today, and when you're depressed, today you can feel okay. Tomorrow, Mamuda Gamango Sinta. And then I got to a point where I didn't even want to be around people.
Hey.
I just wanted to be by myself.
Yeah.
I was not eating. And I would not eat for days and also feel anjara. The only thing that's when number one I enjoy. The only thing that I was having, the mango I enjoy. And I was okay, seeing my feel anjara.
Wow. So I enjoy. Yeah. This is something to capitalize on.
And
while you're depressed, enjoy.
But then I think being a Christian, I find strength and courage in the word of God. Because every single time you read or you hear these sermons and then you're encouraged, no, I think
death is
it's going to be fine.
It's not all that it's not the end.
Then in
that you need to go to.
Na ya boganiza 1 2 3 bana bebe mimi ndio ningakwaniza
nikamwambia
mimi ndenda bovulika ndi mimba. I'm like, it is what it is. But then whatever that I passed through, it made me strong. It helped me grow. It helped me in a lot of things. So sometimes you pass through a situation to discipline us, to prepare for greatness. And also as a leader of Vilekeke citizen, I need to be strong. So it's okay to pass through, to face some of these challenges.
No, but I'm happy that you passed through that, because I know some of them are not passing through those things now and they're struggling. I think the encouragement is through your story that sometimes you just have to face it. Because sometimes some of the things might be humiliation, right? Humiliation. And the public humiliation is crazy, right? And people don't want to face public humiliation and they kill themselves because they just want to go out of that space. But I think you need to pass through it. The good thing is there are so many things that are happening around this world.
And in age, you know how bagadi bo Malawi umango chitika maskando ambiri. People get excited. Why do you find joy in someone's
That's the thing. When there's a problem,
misfortune? You don't even know what is happening. Okay, I'm a comedian, I know, but there are times where people, they approach me because I keep sharing my story here and there, some of my stories. And then people are like, no, let me talk to you. And then they're telling me issues. Out of whatever that these people I'm about to share, nothing about me, I don't judge people on me I'm about behave. Because people have their stories. But of course, then and this wonder. But there are some people that are passing through zinazage. This mabangi soda aduse abange behave muzindu zina ndizina.
All right, I hear you. It's crazy, but I'm happy that you God and you're gonna be God. There's so much you have to build the Vilekeke Kingdom.
Yes.
Cool. I have questions here. Now these are quick ones as we go to a close. Right. So I want you to tell me something about this person I'm going to give you names and you're going to tell me a quick story about them, how your interaction, something that is crazy that you know about them.
Okay.
Cool. So, number 1, Namadingo.
He's a genius. He thinks beyond. He challenges me the way he thinks. And he's very friendly in person. Oh. He's very friendly. I feel like Zambia about social media, the real him. He's such a sweet person. Very sweet.
Cool.
And I just like the way he thinks.
He seems to be a creative guy, huh?
He's creative. Also, he thinks differently. He challenges me the way he thinks. Every single time I interact with him, I'm like, who is this guy? I'll talk to him today, tomorrow we meet, and then I'm like, who is this guy?
Cool. When we get this episode out, I want you to share with him because I need to have him on the podcast.
Okay.
So we'll use this link, the Zambia Malawi link.
And then I think Namadingo is my Zambia plus Malawi brother.
Yes, like, because you share audiences in Zambia. You guys are big in Zambia together.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Onesmus,
he's a free-spirited person.
Yeah.
And he doesn't pretend.
Yeah.
And he's cool to hang out with.
Oh.
Mango Sega.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, he has a lot of jokes, right?
He has a lot of jokes. He's like a comedian. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
When the time I was chilling with him, I felt like, okay, between the two of us, comedian did that thing.
Because he's always happy, in a jovial spirit.
Always happy. Always.
Cool. When this is out as well, send him. All right, cool. Take Grin.
Take Grin is he's a people's person. You know how Take Grin's madama. You'll be shocked. Okay, I feel like on social media I'm a judgment winner until you meet
people in person, because people don't know on social media. Most of you fight back because you don't wanna. Because otherwise you're going to be heated hard.
Yeah. And also he's a very business-minded person. You talk about money and business, he's going to stick around. So whatever that you're doing or you're chilling, talk business. Talk money. Talk growth. He'll stick around.
Cool. He's not a good guy like that.
He is.
Interesting.
And he's also that guy. He's jovial. He's always laughing like... amangoseka taizosile ndoseka and ukapita kushow nthawi zina zakumwa show dabwa zoti mara akhe backstage like the time kuna show kunzuzu anali mujiguruguru abangoyeza this and all that. So
cool. That's the end for that. Then what's your best show?
Wait, why is it that wangondifusa amuna ukaoka?
I have to be gender sensitive. Look at me. Apologies to the gender comedy. So and also, because there were questions of women later on, but for the sake of, are there some female comedians around Malawi?
There's Mada and Linda.
Oh, those two ladies. They do Lomwe, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, crazy.
You should have them. That's so cool.
Can I handle those guys? Because
ndama crash base. Munomo zafika ngati wamona ndiwo. And uzavurika kuzoti kuti madandi ulilinda nduri.
They're still like identical like that.
They're identical. Unless akaimilio mazoti ndi wafupi ndi wantali. Koma ine mpaka na isima zoti madandi ulilinda nduri. Yes.
Interesting. Among the female legends, maybe I'll give an example. Wendy, maybe this woman I've forgotten. But among the legends of the women in Malawi, who has inspired your journey to be here?
Maybe because Wendy has always been there for me, so I'd always go for her.
It's gonna be Wendy.
Yes, every single time. Wendy shows up, but something has happened. She always, like she takes me as a baby sister and all that. So whatever that, I think because I'm for Wendy, and she believed in me. So I would always go for Wendy.
Do you also chill with Mai?
Yes. Oh yes, I do. How can I forget Mai? She's such an amazing person. Atanibanga posting. After some time, she atabuya Malawi ananditana.
Wow. Then
we chilled like for the whole day. I was with her. Yeah.
Amazing. Let's do some final questions. So, your best show. Is this the Vilekeke one? Which one do you say this was my best show? Which one is it?
All of them.
Come on.
But then if you tell me like my exciting, I was so excited. The show, Vileke Night of Laughter, the tour that I had with Tisha Mpamile, the show that I had with Anika Sime, and all my trips in Zambia.
Wow. All right, cool. I get it. So in all your jokes, I want you to pick one of your jokes, which is the best. For me, this is the one. So I was checking on your social media, where you were talking about an example. I don't know what was happening in your mind. You said you were thinking about how chicken mate, right? So chicken, if they want to mate, they will chase, like the male chicken will chase the female chicken and do the mate. And you were thinking, what if we made people were made like chickens, and if they want to mate, it means they'll chase each other around the world, and then you say, they're chasing each other, they want to mate. What was happening? That was hilarious and crazy.
Also that time I was sleeping and then Tambala Kulia Banja.
Yeah.
And then this Tamba is making a lot of noise. I opened my window. The other chicken. I was like, imagine if this is how humans are.
How you say it in Tumbuka?
Tumbuka exaggerates things. It exaggerates things. But you asked me about my favorite joke.
Yeah, your favorite joke.
All of them. Because if they're not my favorite, I wouldn't release them. Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't want to offend my other jokes. So dear jokes, all my jokes, I love you all.
Cool. So you have a bunch of, you have a book or your folder that you write them?
I don't write.
You don't write your jokes?
No.
Why?
Because the only time I remember my jokes, I stand up.
Yeah, when you're doing stand up.
Yes, but the videos I don't. I just tell people, I have this idea. Yeah. This is what's going to happen. This is what I'm going to do. And then if I'm involving other people, I just tell them, be yourself. But this is an idea. Be yourself. I don't want to limit you. Because if you're a creative, you just have to, don't limit people. Yeah. Let people express themselves. Yeah. That way they give out their best.
So why don't you do a lot of stand-up comedy? You do a lot of scenario-based kind of, I would call them stunts. I would call them maybe short videos of some sort.
Oh, so you want like videos of my stand-up?
Yeah, I've not seen you apart from this other time where you opened the show where those can see me, there was Darius Japonda. A while ago when you were starting.
2018.
Yes, 2018. I was there.
You were there?
Yeah.
I say, no, Mendi morning. What's that Darius Japonda? Darius Japonda UK. Come on, it was me who was doing as if I'm coming from UK. I love you, Dalito.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. But yeah, that time you did a stand-up and it was fun. So I'm asking why you don't do those stand-up, because stand-up, there's a lot of money stand-up.
There is. I think because it's not like I don't do a lot of stand-up, but it's the platform. Most of the times, that's why this is me trying to come up with these comedy shows, so that I get to show the other part of me, because people feel like it's only the videos and all that. Because there's a difference. People can be comedians, they will make videos. But for you to be someone who has video, you stand up.
It's a different thing, yeah.
Because video, you might start.
Stand up.
Exactly. Yeah. So, more is coming. I'm working on it. I think what I need to do now is to actually document and post so that people should get to see the other side. Yeah, but do stand-up. Stand-ups are cool. I think there's a lot of market when it comes to stand-up than video stand, because I think this video stands, people are jumping up with TikTok right now. We're just jumping on anything. But people who can be there and create content, you have a lot of content. And you can be bilingual. You can even section your section, like, okay, let me do Tumbuka jokes. And you make clap all the Tumbuka. Okay, let me do yours. Let me give you some English. Let me give you a combination. And I think you're right. I'll think about it and see how to go about it. Yeah, because I think there's more. If we would create this maybe Friday stand-up comedy, whatever space, and see how it can create traction for different people who want to do stuff in Malawi. Yeah, true. Cool. So who is your favorite like comedian? Let's say Malawi, Africa, and global. Give me one. I love Malawi. All of them. Myself. Well, I don't. I mean, we're okay. Yeah. All of them. But if you ask me, okay, all of them. I don't want to say much on that. Go Africa. Let me just say I love. Give me one. I have two. Two? Actually, I think two, if not three. Let's do it on an exemption of two. Eric Omondi and Trevor. Trevor's not Malawian. Come on. He's not African, brother. He's African. No. Just that he's not in Africa right now. We have removed him from the African vein. Eric Omondi and Eric Omondi is good, guys. God mess somebody mods or Africa. Let's go global Trevor. But then these are the people that I really love. I really love Eric. I think he's one of the guys but I'm eyeing next because I really want to work with Eric Omondi. There's a time he sent Tana a message. Oh. Yeah, it's like I've watched your friends. I was on your friend's page. Nya Uyu, she's Felicitas. She's really good. I love her videos and all that. I didn't sleep. Guys, I was like, I've made it. I've got it. And also, I wish you would have gone to Zambia. Would have was and you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll do Zambia.
Unabanga watch the Vileke Night of Laughter?
Yeah, I think bits. I wasn't available. Yeah.
Okay, those guys were really nice. Dinema. You should watch. You should go on his page.
Yeah.
Dinema is good. Vubi, Stefan, Logic. Dinema, Gomano, guys. Hey,
crazy,
that boy is. He's really nice. He's great. He reminds me of Ashina Kenny Black from Nigeria. And anyways, that's it.
All right, cool. Global. Trevor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trevor.
Not even
I don't know go to Ashina Dave.
Chappelle.
He's good.
Yeah.
Damuzu wajabompa because of Shadrach.
Oh, because Dave Chappelle. Maybe because he's too serious sometimes with the content that he presents, right?
Damuzu because of Shadrach. So this is now the time that I'm watching him and getting to know more about him. So yeah.
Cool. Cool. Shadrach. So who's Shadrach? Who's Shadrach?
Shadrach is my manager.
Okay.
Shadrach Alugusha is my manager. Okay. He's the one running the brand. Yeah.
Cool. Shout out to Shadi. He's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
And he challenges you when you're working with him. There's no time for less.
Yeah. Cool, man. The last one, I think for me is like I love what you're building, right?
Thank you so much.
This Vilekeke Kingdom and other things, right? I think it's a brilliant idea. But for me, what's the bigger picture for you in terms of your legacy? How would you want people to remember you, Felicitas, or Nya Uyu because of the name that you carry? How would you want people to remember you as in terms of the legacy?
Okay, so I want people to remember me as a very straight person, someone who doesn't hold things back.
Yeah.
If you're I want people to, when they see me or even when I'm gone, they say, Felicitas, when you do something bad, she'll tell you straight up.
Yeah.
And also, I want people to always remind me as someone who is always happy with positive vibes, someone who gives hope to the hopeless, the voice for the voiceless, and full of love. We're living in a generation full of people who are very selfish. They think of themselves and all that. But I want people to say, it's because of her I learned to love. It's because of her I kept pushing. It's because of Vilekeke brand I learned to speak my mind and just condemn negativity.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Amazing. That's a good thing. I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
I believe you're going to have one of the biggest brands in Africa.
You know what we want to do in the near future? But I'm not supposed to spill this. But then, okay.
Yeah, spill it. We're here for that.
Where we're heading to, I think at some point, I don't want to go on stage as a comedian.
Yeah.
I want to help these upcoming comedians, kuwabanga mentor, but I'll venture into the movie industry. That's what I want to do.
This is a good thing. I think when you develop your space, right?
Yes.
You can experiment so many things, but also this empowerment thing is what is needed in the space, because the thing is, most of these kids that are coming up, they fail to speak out, and they're in the hands of wrong people.
True.
And they're never properly nurtured.
And other people are taking advantage of
them.
These small people, these kids.
People and manage.
Exactly.
Just because they're taking advantage. It's crazy.
But anyways, that's it. The table of success is too big.
It's too big. And there's so many opportunities. Only that people want to limit you, or they want to box you in a way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think what I can say to other people who are watching right now, if you have a dream, you just have to know that the dream makes sense to you more than to anyone. When you every single time, it's not easy.
Yeah.
We knew you're gonna get here.
Yeah.
So just keep pushing, be yourself, believe in God, pray and talk to God about it.
Yeah.
And I think there's one thing that I've always wanted to say, but social media, there's this thing about game of numbers. Pressurize and we are all unique in our own way.
Yeah.
You don't, even if you have my followers, it doesn't mean do all pera. You're special. Just keep building your brand. Someone go, okay, ndamba kuimba lero ndi ndizimbanga ti Namadingo. Ndamba kuimba lero ndizimbanga Dreamo. Ndamba kuimba stop comparing yourself. You can just learn from them, but now just be yourself and bring out your best. Because the moment you say, Dreamo and my followers 60, guys, we all have grace.
Cool. Well, I love your thoughts, and I'm happy that you came. And to the Vilekeke Kingdom, We're grateful for...
I hope you become a citizen.
Who knows? Who knows? But guys, this is it. We had Felicitas Nya Uyu, aka Nya Uyu, not Vilekeke Kingdom. I think brands, this is time that you have to invest in people like her. It's not easy to find women in Africa, let alone Malawi, who can stand on their ground when it comes to sexual exploits for men because of brand approvals and stuff. So I give that to you, and I believe people that are honest in mind, they will need to work with you. Women empowerment is not just mentioning people, but it's giving you the opportunity for you to grow. True. Giving you the money, giving you those 100 million deal, 200 million deal, like a billion deal for you to do great things around. And you have those things. You have the talent, you have the exposure and all those things. So until next time, guys, like, subscribe, and all those things that you need to do to make this channel a big thing. And to all the Zambian fans that you'll be watching because of that, welcome to the family.
Welcome to the family.
Yeah, see you in the next one. Good.